It's that time again where I'm going to share with you my most addictive fragrances right now. If you're interested, then just keep watching. Before we get into the video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Ayesha. I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So if you've never seen one of these videos, my most addictive fragrances right now, then it's basically like a fragrance favorites video. I'm trying to do these monthly now, but previously I had been doing them like every 1 to 2 months. So in this video, I will be sharing with you the fragrances that I cannot stop smelling and or wearing. I typically limit these videos to 5 fragrances because I want to keep it pure and just focus on the fragrances that I really just can't get enough of. Now, it's not always a case where I have worn them a lot. Sometimes it's the case that I just keep going to my collection to smell them or wanting to wear them or thinking about wearing them. But honestly, with the collection like mine, I don't wear all of my fragrances like all the time. And sometimes I'm testing things out, and so I'm only sticking to that one fragrance. So for me, I find that this is the best way for me to share those fragrances with you all and not go based off how many times I actually spray the fragrance. Hopefully that makes sense. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that with these videos, I don't add any fragrances that I've only had like a couple weeks, just because I feel like if I just get a fragrance, of course, I really want to wear it and I really want to smell it. So I will typically go for things that I've had for at least a month. Okay, that's enough chatter. Y'all got the backstory, so let's go ahead and get into the fragrances. So the first fragrance that I have here is from Initio, and this is Absolute Aphrodisiac. If you guys have been watching my videos over the past month and you've seen my what I wear, my fragrance rotation videos, then you probably knew this was coming because I absolutely love this fragrance. It is gorgeous. It is a beautiful vanilla that is spicy, and it also has that soda type smell to it, but not so much so. So in some ways it kind of reminds me of Dior Hypnotic Poison, which I love, but it's not the same. But the fizzy nature that's in Dior Hypnotic Poison is also in this fragrance, but this one is just like a lot more enveloping, more warm. This feels cozy, but it also feels very sexy and very addictive. This is one that is beautiful and it's deep and it's rich and it's spicy, but it's not doing too much, which is what I love about it, because I feel like if this was like a very beast mode fragrance, it would probably be a little bit too much. Like it wouldn't be appropriate for date night because it would just be like bam in your face. This to me is the perfect balance. It's not a skin scent, but it's also not a beast. So therefore, I don't think this would offend anyone. I think that anybody that smells a whiff of this on you is gonna wanna just get closer and be up in you and nuzzle in you, and it's not gonna feel like too much. Like it is so good. A beautiful vanilla scent, but vanilla just is, that's downplaying it. This is one you have to smell. This one is simply gorgeous and quite addictive, and I've been loving it. So again, that is Initio Absolute Aphrodisiac. The next fragrance is one that I've had for a few months, and I have to say, this has definitely grown on me. So this is from Fragrance du Bois. It is Minuit et Demi. So when I first got this fragrance, I did a video on it. I told you guys all about it. It wasn't a love for me. I'll just sum it up by saying that. It wasn't a complete love. However, the more I wear this, the more I want to wear this. This is a beautiful, spicy coffee caramel scent. Now, when you hear coffee and caramel, I'm sure you're thinking something like very sugary sweet. This is not that. This has those spices in it, like cardamom. I think it has pimento. I don't know what pimento smells like. But this fragrance definitely has a very spicy nature to it. And for me personally, it is not as sweet as what I expect it to be. This is definitely very unisex, but overall it just gives me this feeling of warmth. Now, what I didn't really love about it is that it does sit very close to the skin. This is definitely more of an intimate scent, and I still believe that. However, I do feel like my nose is kind of waking up more to it. So I kind of feel like I was going nose blind to this before, and now I can smell it on myself for longer. Or maybe it just needed to be that the fragrance needed to macerate. I don't know. But the more I wear this, the more I want to wear it. It's a very addictive smell. I find myself just sniffing this one a lot, but I really have been enjoying this for like nights at home. Now, I know y'all are probably thinking, that is an expensive fragrance. What are you doing just wearing it at home? But I love it because I can really smell it on myself at night. So I'll take my shower, spray this all over, put on my pajamas, and then go chill on the couch with my husband. And I just feel like it's such a sexy but intimate scent. It's not so powerful. We can be sitting right next to each other and he won't feel like he's choking on my fragrance. I do think it's more than a skin scent, but it's definitely not a beast. But not every fragrance needs to be a beast in my opinion. So I've been loving this and I definitely felt like I needed to share it again. This is Minuit et Demi by Fragrance du Bois. Next up is a cheapie but a goodie. This is Lolita Lempicka Lolitaland. Now the bottle is absolutely trash. I hate the bottle. Even without the lid, I still wouldn't like it. It kind of looks like a pumpkin. I don't know. But the fragrance inside is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna deal with the bottle because the fragrance is gorgeous. This is a beautiful orange vanilla, like a fizzy orange vanilla. It's a bright, but also syrupy sweet type of orange, like orange soda, mixed with a very well done vanilla. To me, this is a very sweet fragrance, but because it has that kind of fizzy texture to it when you smell it, it doesn't feel overpowering at all. Now, would I wear this in the dead of summer? Probably not. It's probably a little bit too sweet for that. But I've been wearing it here now and we've had days already in the 80s. So my summer gets super hot and super humid. And I think the humidity makes it hard for me to wear certain fragrances. But right now the humidity is not as bad as it could be. And I'm able to wear this and I love it. Smells really good, long lasting, not expensive at all. I'm pretty sure I paid less than $50 for this big bottle. And yeah, I just think that this is a gem that I have overlooked for a long time because of the ugly packaging, but it's absolutely beautiful fragrance inside. So I definitely wanted to share it because I've actually worn this. I think I got this in my last haul, so I've had it like a month. I have worn this at the very least 4 times. That's a lot for me. That's once a week for me. That is a lot for me. So I definitely needed to share it with you all. Again, that is Lolita Lempicka Lolitaland. The next fragrance is one that I feel like I wear every time I do one of my weekly fragrance rotation videos. I try not to because I try to switch it up, but I just always want to wear this at night. This is La Belle Les Parfums Intense by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I don't know where my brain just went just now, but this fragrance is so delicious smelling. It is good. So the main notes in this fragrance are pear and tonka and vanilla, I believe. I believe there's vetiver in here too. I don't remember, y'all. Yeah, y'all know I don't memorize notes. Like my brain is too full with other things for me to memorize notes. But what it smells like to me is what's important here. So I can definitely smell the pear, but this is more of a syrupy, sweet pear, not a sharp pear. I find that sharp pear scents, like very fresh pear scents, don't typically work for me. They usually give me a headache. This is like so smooth and so sweet, and then the depth of the tonka bean just makes this so sexy. This is a sexy fragrance. You smell edible when you wear this, but the fragrance doesn't smell edible. So if you don't like edible fragrances, don't worry. This is not an edible one in my opinion, but it is a gourmand. It is sweet. It is delicious smelling. It is amazing. I wish I would have gotten the big bottle. You can see how much I've used. It's right here, like right below her booty. It's hard to see it this way, but you turn it this way, it's like right below her booty. So yeah, I kind of wish I would have gotten the bigger bottle, but y'all know I have a ton of fragrances. But I've been liking to wear this, not necessarily to bed, but when I take a shower at night and I'm not going straight to bed, this is one that I really like to wear because I can just smell it all over me. It's kind of an enveloping scent. I don't really wear this out. I don't know why, but I like to wear it at home and I love it. My husband loves it, and yeah. It's beautiful. It would make a perfect like date night scent if you like sweet scents. I just don't go on that many dates. But if I went on a lot of dates, I'm sure I would have pulled this out on date night by now. But anyway, love this one. This is La Belle Les Parfums Intense by Jean-Paul Gaultier. And then the last fragrance I have here, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on because I have been promising you guys a video on this fragrance. I decided to ditch the video on this fragrance, but I do have a video. Actually, the next video you see from me will be featuring this fragrance along with some others. So I will talk more about it in that video. So make sure you subscribe, have your notification bells on so you don't miss it. But the fragrance we're talking about is Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. And this is one that I have been loving. Now, if you look at my bottle, I don't have much of a dent, right? I have a lot of fragrances. I don't have much of a dent. I've also been comparing it to other versions of Flower Bomb. Hint, hint about the next video. So, you know, don't judge my dent. This is one that I keep smelling, but I haven't worn like a ton. But I love this. It smells like Flower Bomb. Definitely has Flower Bomb DNA. But this one is a fruitier and I think sweeter version of Flower Bomb, and I've just been loving this. It feels like a very womanly, very feminine fragrance without feeling juvenile at all. I definitely think this will work for tons of ages. I can't imagine any age not liking this if this is your type of scent. And it's just absolutely beautiful, and I have been sniffing the heck out of it, and we're going to stop there because, like I said, my next video I'll be talking a lot more about this, so y'all need to watch that for more. But it has definitely been one of my most addictive fragrances right now, and that is Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. So those are my 5 most addictive fragrances right now. If there is a fragrance that you have not been able to get enough of over the past few weeks or so, definitely leave it in the comments below. I love to have those types of conversations with you all. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe, have your notification bells on so that you don't miss a video from me. And if you're not following me on Instagram already, go ahead and do that now. I always have my Instagram handle down below in the description box, along with all the products I mentioned and their links. Those links are typically affiliate links, so if you shop through them, it does help support my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.